future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Anthony Simons. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. Now Portland with it, and Ayton gets it to go.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hits the trifecta.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Smith. Puts up a three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And, B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Here's Grant. Against Thompson, and the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play here. Van Vliet right side. Pass to Adams. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Three-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
He's a long strider with good speed. It's hard to stay with Jeremy Grant in the open floor.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Second chance effort. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Brooks outside. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Three-pointer, Van Vliet knocks down the long J. Van Vliet's got 6.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Thompson with a steal. It's Van Vliet with a drive. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Give him 8.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Well, Grant, Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
Cutting his way to a shot, Simon's working at full speed.
Got it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Thybulle. Back to Simons. Takes a 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Rockets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. The shot's good.
Never out of control. That's what I would say about Dillon Brooks' game overall. That time just stops and pops.
Simons passes to Walker. Going inside. Back to Simons. From 15 feet away. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Ayton against Adams. Grant left side. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back comes Houston in transition. Brooks outside. Pass to Smith. 27 seconds left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker for 3. Sinks it from distance. Walker's got 5 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Thibault finds Simons. Here's the teardrop. Thibault, that's good.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Trailblazers out in front. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Green, the pass to Şengün. Three-pointer, Holiday. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Grant's shot is off. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Eason, a screen on Simons. Three-pointer, Holiday. They grab their own miss. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Green. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Ayton, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Whitmore outside. Tries again. And there's a nice layup by Şengün. And now just a 4-point Portland lead.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. It's Eason with the jam.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Portland, no good that time either. The Rockets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Green. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Thibault passes to Simons. An easy 2 on the layup. Simons got 9 points. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
BA, culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Ayton with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Simons passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Here's Whitmore outside. And it's Portland with a rebound. The ball's knocked loose. Ayton in the high post. Working on Şengün. Walker passes to Thibault. Now Ayton. Shot clock at 3. Fires, high post. Walker's shot is off. The Rockets trail. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Eason can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Green going right at the rim. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
That one drops. He ties it up. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
First team foul.
36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Offensive rebound. Pass to Graham. Hayden with it. Another shot. Outside for Grant. Now here's Simons. With the drive. Good. Simons has got 7 points for the quarter.
So dangerous when he puts it on the deck. Simons doesn't let contact phase him.
Eason a screen on Simons. Thibault with a steal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The first free throw is good.
You have to respect Jeremy Grant. This is a guy who is always willing to grind it out and somehow makes the most of whatever situation he's in on the floor.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Robert Williams, Sharp out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Murray, and it's Kamare in at the 4. Brooks a screen on Brogdon. Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Well, Dylan Brooks can score, but defense is definitely his calling card.
Grant, he's a workhorse who normally has to guard the opposition's best scorer. He has grit and toughness, and that is contagious.
Smith with a screen on Brogdon for the lead. And it's Van Vliet getting it to go. He's got 12.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
Back to Sharp. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Murray. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Kamare, that's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And it's Brogdon missing. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Banked it in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Slashing to the rim with confidence, Fred Van Vliet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Van Vliet finds Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Williams. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Over to the wing. Pass to Kamari. Shot clock at 5. Sharp goes in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about the agility of Sharp there? Able to dance around and find his shot.
Smith passes to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here he goes. Three-pointer Brooks. Another 3 from Houston.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Thompson. It's good. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Simons passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just a smart pass by Simons, finding the open guy and setting the table.
Green with a screen on Simons. Pass to Şengün. Outside for Green. Another 3 from Houston.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down. I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 from Houston.
The shortest but toughest 3 on the floor, and Green just making it look easy.
Now Thibault. Hayden with it. That one doesn't drop. Eason with some nice D. And for the Rockets, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. He gets it in there.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Walker against Eason. Walker's shot is off. Pass to Whitmore. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Rockets on top. They lead by 13, and we're coming right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Green. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the issue.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
3-pointer Holiday. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Van Vliet against Simons. Van Vliet misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Van Vliet outside to the middle. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. And the Rockets lead by 13. Outside Walker. Simons against Van Vliet. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Thibault. Walker with the steal. To the paint. And the jam by Walker.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Brooks finds Van Vliet. And here's Smith. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Thibault. Got a deep three from Van Vliet. On the wing, Brooks. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Thibault. Walker passes to Grant. Now here's Aiden. Back to Grant. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. And Aiden gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Van Vliet against Simons. Brooks, right side. Pass to Smith. Van Vliet outside. And he drives in. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got his 16th rebound on the night. And now they decide to foul intentionally. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. 152. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out! A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
To the left side wing. Smith finds Şengün. Simons against Van Vliet. Here's Brooks. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
There's the triple. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Van Vliet against Simons. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Inside. To stop the drought. And Şengün throw it down.
Very important points. I mean, they're trying to hang on to this lead now. They needed that.
Simons against Van Vliet. Here's Aiden. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Clutch points from Aiden. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Brooks is screen on Simons. Outside for Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. They set the screen. Brooks outside. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
A big shot maker in college, Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Grant finds Thibault. Outside for Grant. Thompson against Thibault. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fred VanVleet always trying to find ways to make his teammates better. Let's see if he can come through at this moment.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
For your Rockets, Alfred.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. Portland. They're trailing by 7. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Grant from the arc. Misses. And so the Rockets take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard.
Well, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Now here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. With the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Moore with the bucket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Moore outside. The pass to Gobert. To the inside. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Inside. Thompson inside. Moore's there. And Thompson gets it to go. Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. They get it again. Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Moore outside. Towns the screen. Takes the 3. Shot clock at 5. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Thompson left side. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, and once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Moore. Outside Edwards. McDaniels finds Edwards. Shoots over Van Vliet. And again, it's Minnesota.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Smith. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
2 minutes.
Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter. When your goal is to get him a 3, Towns can make those pay dividends.
And it's in there. And that's now 6 points from Amen Thompson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. Smith fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere. but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Three-pointer, Brooks. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Moore. 8 points for him. And the three ball is good. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Smith wide open. He fires. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Van Vliet against Edwards. Towns kicks to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 10 points from Amen Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Morris. Reed is out there with Warren. Then it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 slot.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
There's the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
Conley for 3. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail. Green finds Holiday. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Conley against Holiday. Here's Warren. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Warren a screen on Holiday. Unloads. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Holiday attacking, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them. Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Warren is screen on Holiday. And Reed has it in the corner. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Eason. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Here's Reed. Warren, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Warren's showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And it's Conley penetrating. Going inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperon Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Out to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Whitmore. Beyond the arc. Outside, Green. And another 3 for Houston.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Conley left side. Out to the wing. Here's Reed. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets ahead, up 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Timberwolves 35.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Brooks with no one around. Offensive rebound. For 3, Van Vliet hits the 3-point bomb. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Gobert with a screen for Towns. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Over Edwards. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think that they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career, is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith. Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
The Rockets again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards drives in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Towns, a screen on Van Vliet. Edwards.
Whoa, what a finish! Good. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Outside, Towns. For the lead. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The drive by Smith. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Moore right side. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Edward. Towns for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Gets trailed by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been her whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. Green is checked in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Rockets trail by 8. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's good. Eason's got 6.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Morris outside. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Morris with the screen for Conley. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at
you. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Minnesota. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Conley. Warren is out there with Reed. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to Eason. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Eason's got 9 points now in just the second half. On the wing, Morris. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Banked in off the glass. That's 7 points for Cam Whitmore.
Impressive strength from Whitmore, battling the contact.
They double-team Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Warren. And now the Timberwolves on the break. To the right side. Pass to Alexander Walker. Up top, Morris. Guarded by Green. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And the dunk by Eason.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And here's Morris for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the wide open shot from Green. Oh, they get it back. And Whitmore throws it down.
A wrecking ball out there. Whitmore plays with power on the glass.
Conley into the lane. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Green. Whitmore's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great to see the young fellas step up. Whitmore showing veteran composure out there.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And he drives in. Oh, and they take the lead.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
With the floater, Edwards, that's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Carries it from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it!
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town helps him come through when the game gets snug.
The open shot by Brooks. It drops.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
McDaniels. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? He knows if he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a three can tie it now. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. We just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Good shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, BA, and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Moore in at the 2. Here's Moore. Here's Towns. Walker pulls down the board. Grant, left side. Thibault passes to Grant. Gobert against Aiden. Now here's Grant. He's covered closely. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Towns outside. Nice move. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Thibault. Misses from close range.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Outside McDaniels. They set the pick. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's the Trailblazers ball. Outside Thibault. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
And Edwards, here we go. Kicks it out Towns. Beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to McDaniels. Towns on a screen. McDaniels can't hit. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Grant, the pass to Aiden. Grant outside. Outside Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels with it. Thibault picks him up. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Aiden. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Grant. To the right side.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Here's Towns. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 6 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Grant. Back to Thibault. Simons outside. To stop the run. And he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. McDaniels passes to Towns. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Walker. Thybulle on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Grant outside. On the take. Yes. Great play by Walker to set it up. He's got 5.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Kicks it out Towns. Let's go with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Grant from the arc. Buries it from 3.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Outside McDaniels. Towns on a screen. McDaniels can't hit.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Simons. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got T.J. Warren. Monte Morris is out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
The kick out to Morris. Thybulle with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. And it's all tied up. Thybulle's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Walker, back to Ayton. And he gets that one. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Outside Warren. Back to Conley. Walker with a steal. And another fast break opportunity for the Blazers. Here we go. Outside for Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Morris outside. There's the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Conley passes to Reid. Conley against Simons. Right side Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, deflected. Thybulle with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Ayton. Here's Simons into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons got his second basket. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. From deep, Conley. Out to the right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Grant. Kicks it out to Warren. Just 3 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. All by himself. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is capable of outrunning almost every other big in the league. Nice job in transition.
Pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Reed's got 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Simon's shot is good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Reed for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Oh, okay then. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Moore passes to Gobert. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Trailblazers out in front, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Sharp. Then it's Murray. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference stories, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
Towns can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Moore. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Count it. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, swiped away. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't go that time.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Sharp passes to Brogdon. Williams a screen on Edwards. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Sharp, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Moore. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out, Towns.
Blazers foul.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Shot from the inbound. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got 5.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Murray passes to Williams. He takes it in to end the drought. Here's Sharp, guarded by Morris. And that one's good. Sharp's got his first points of the game.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force the shot inside. Kick it out.
Tries it from 16. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Warren. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the bucket is good.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Sharp. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sharp's gotten his second bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Warren with a screen on Brogdon. The kick out to Conley. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Murray, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6.
Anthony Edwards, second personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2, Matisse Thybulle.
Good on both. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Edwards driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards, rise high and finish over the defender.
Simons passes to Thybulle, and here's Walker. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. That one off the back iron and out. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
McDaniels up top. Shoots over Grant. That one a little long.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Moore in at the 2. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Moore's got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Edwards. Off with the layup. Portland trailing here. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Towns passes to Moore. Kicks it out, Towns. Grant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Simons. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's an example of the hard work of Jeremy Grant paying off with the theft. Nicely done.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Moore. Kicks it out, Towns. Towns, a screen on Simons. Clock at 6. Thibault with a steal. On the wing, Simons. Back to Thibault. To the inside. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Moore shot is off. And here's Portland. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Outside for Grant. Pass to Walker. Back to Grant. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And here's Edwards outside. They get it again. Gobert tries again. Outside McDaniels. Towns a screen on Thibault. 6 to shoot. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
It's stolen. And they're on the break.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Simons passes to Ayton. Driving to the basket. No good on the shot. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. And Gobert flushes it home.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And here's Edwards outside. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Thibault. Over to the left wing. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Simons. Now here's Grant. Takes it inside. Here's Walker. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 3. 50 seconds left in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops. Give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Here's McDaniels. Cash.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
There's Simons with a 3. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
First team foul.
24 seconds left in the final quarter. Towns passes to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Moore. And nails the tray.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Walker for 3. Misses there. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They played the villain tonight. And
young teams with superstar-level talent.
Well, some teams, Kevin, develop and they try to teach lessons through losing. But what I like about these squads is they're focused on winning right now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And that one's good. Brooks.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
And Ayton throws it down.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. It's Thompson off the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
And here is Simons following Fred VanVleet's three. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Brooks outside. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Into the lane. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Ayton attacking. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got his second bucket.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Knocked away and stolen by Thibault. Pass to Grant. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Şengün. Here's VanVleet. An easy 2 points on the layup. VanVleet's got 6.
And terrific hustle from VanVleet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break. And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
So it's the Rockets now. Portland making their last shot. Brooks the best of VanVleet. Driving inside. Yep, that one goes. 8 points for him.
And wheeling himself to the basket, VanVleet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
And that one's good. Thibault.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era. DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he's got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Got that one up quick. VanVleet's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 9-point game. Simons kicks to Ayton. Back to Simons. Shoots over VanVleet. Thibault the pass to Ayton. Passes it to Simons. 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off the shot. Grant for 3. Oh, good on that one. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets leading by 9. Smith the pass to VanVleet. There's the drive. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And so he hits the technical free throw. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Here's Thibault following the score by Houston. Can't get it to fall. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson dishes to Smith. Brooks against Walker. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Ayton throws it down.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Smith. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Rockets. He puts it. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Walker out there with Ayton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Grant in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, a man is going for the jugular.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Simons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got his second basket.
Wow, the circus is in town with that shot from Simon.
At the beginning of his career, Grant Brent was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that 3-ball to become a multi-level scorer.
And Walker kicks to Simons. Back to Thybulle. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line. And 2 words you hear about Whitmore a lot: power and energy. Not many rookies are as ready for the physical rigors of the NBA as he is.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Here's Walker, and Adams sends it back.
Well, the size of Steven Adams, one thing, but persistence is another.
Six on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the dunk by Walker.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
Pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Rockets leading by 17. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simon.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Holiday. That one goes in. Holiday's got 9 points.
Yeah, wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the opening.
And Ayton throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside, Green. They set the pick, and the call will be against Anthony Simon.
Anthony Simon.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Green. The feed to Adams. Clock at 6. Easton passes to Green. There's the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Grant driving the lane.
He is a straight line driver. Jeremy Grant right to the rim.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Eason. He's got 5. Back to Adams.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Grant kicks to Walker. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism to contest shots.
And so it's Houston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharpe, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. Essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. VanVleet outside. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Smith with it. And some nice passing there by Houston. Brooks from outside. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 11. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Murray. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass to Kamare. Brogdon outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Brooks misses in close.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's Kamare. And the layup is good. Kamare's got his first 2 points.
Now, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Van Vliet. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Sharp. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And Thompson sends it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
The pass to Sharp. To the middle. And Thompson sends it back. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African-Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. The Rockets making a switch here. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. Green is checked in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Houston making a switch. Oh!
An eye-catching jam there by the rookie Whitmore. He is so athletic.
Murray finds Williams. Here's Kamare. He's covered by Eason. To the paint and stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Grant, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Took a substantial hit there, and Grant able to finish. Wow, that was a bump.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. Right side Holiday. And that one, good. Holiday's got 11 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Bible with the ball. Now defended by Whitmore. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Outside, Green. Adams finds Green. Back to Adams. And good that time. And the Rockets lead by 13. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Passes to Simons. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thibault for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. On the wing, Green. Defended by Thibault. The drive by Green. He gets that one. He has 7.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
Beyond the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Houston riding a 15-point lead at the end of the... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jeremy Grant is out there with Walker. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Rockets leading by 18. Here's Van Vliet. Şengün. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Walker finds Simons. Right here. To the left wing. Here's Grant. Count the basket.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
And Thybulle sends it back. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Rockets ball.
Here's Van Vliet. Poked away and stolen by Thybulle. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Şengün kicks to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Van Vliet. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Here's Thompson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Rockets lead by 17. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Down low. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
That one misses for Van Vliet. Here's Grant. And that misses everything. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They get the rebound. Thompson out to Smith. Tries again. And it's Houston with another.
He's got such a smooth release on catch and shoot jumper. Smith is lethal off ball.
Walker dishes to Ayton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Thompson slams it home.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Fred VanVleet.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Pass to Thibault. From deep. The shot will not fall. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. VanVleet wide open. And it's Houston with another.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's the pass to Ayton. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Şengün with a screen on Grant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Ayton. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Walker. It's rebounded by Houston.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan.
pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Brooks and Smith make up the two forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the basket by Towns.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Smith outside. The fader. And yep, it's good.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And there's the drive.
Oh! Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish. Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Now here's Thompson. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Another 3 from Houston.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And VanVleet again missing. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Edwards. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he knocks down the first one. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
He's off on that one. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's McDaniels. Again, the Timberwolves score. Here's Thompson. Now Brooks. Oh, they pick off the pass. McDaniels against Brooks. Back to Daniels. Lets the 3 fly. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And he's going for the oop here.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Into the lane. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. The kick out to VanVleet. Fade away. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert for Minnesota. They've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Here's McDaniels. Towns outside. Back to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. McDaniels got 7 points in the game. The Rockets trail. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on VanVleet. Outside McDaniels. Tipped away. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards for 3. Back to Daniels. The 3 ball connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. McDaniels with it. Now Thompson defending. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. And another three from Minnesota.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Kicks it out to Warren. Puts up a three. They get it again.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
We've got T.J. Warren. Monte Morris is out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist from Green.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Warren with a screen on Holiday. The floater. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Oh, there's the alley.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And Richard Şengün has really been impressive. A big who does a little bit of everything.
Well, his passing is what's really fantastic, B.A. He pulls off dimes most guards wouldn't even consider attempting. He's a player that a lot of people should start paying attention to.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to McDaniels. All sorts of time. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Jalen Green. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest. You know, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end, and it's just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
Three-pointer. Edwards controls the rebound and the putback. Edwards has got 10 points.
And what timing from Edwards on that play. He's right there to save the day.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Holiday from long range. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Towns finds McDaniels. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Houston, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And it's Whitmore missing. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Towns passes to Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. There's the triple. And the Rockets hit again from deep. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. McDaniels. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And he makes a first. Both teams deciding to change it up.
2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Thompson goes in.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Timberwolves on alcohol. Get out there on the corner, your high squad. In for the Wolves. Number 9.
Outside Warren. 3 seconds left. Morris for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A dominating first half of play. And appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Put your hands together and get down for Red and
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets.
But for the young Jabari Smith Jr., he's still finding his footing here in the league.
Yeah, no one said playing in the NBA was easy. I don't care what pick you are. Smith has big expectations on his shoulders, Grant, but I think he's done a pretty good job so far.
And another 3 from Minnesota.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Warren. Here he goes. Oh, Warren slams it in.
The The defense has to be better. Flat out, can't give Warren these types of lanes to the bucket.
It's good on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. For three, Conley. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Baseline jumper. The putback. Warren with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Conley, the kick out to Morris. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Morris has got 5 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy. And West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Yeah, that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you. Count it. Good. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Conley for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Reed. Here's the break. Here's Warren. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
He fits right into this next generation of power forwards. Smith, look, he is comfortable at any range.
From behind the arc. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's Edwards. Van Fleet with some nice D. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Brooks. There's the drive. Back to Adams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. You have to admit, Richard, guys love working with a player like Steven Adams. Always ready to do the dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and he's so focused on the little things. Give me a teammate like that any time on any team. You love him because these guys help decide games in big ways.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Rockets.
He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. To the paint. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 14 points.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
And that's an intentional foul.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul.
That one's off.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Rockets. Steven.
And he sinks the second. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
And so they foul intentionally. That one misses.
Shooting for Houston, Steven Adams.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Minnesota with it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Driving in, pass to Gobert. The 3. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is how confident Edwards is. feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels from long range. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The T-Wolves on top, opening up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Then there's Edwards, then there's McDaniels, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Green. Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far. He's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, BA, because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous. And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Green finds Holiday. On the take. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. Green for 3. Sinks the tray.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Double team on Towns. Outside McDaniels. Edwards with it. Fires the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Holiday drives in. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 11 here in the quarter alone. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And Edwards slams it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Eason can't get it to go. And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels finds Gobert. Here's Edwards. Knocks it loose. Eason with a steal. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Whitmore. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Moore. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Hits a three-pointer.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Edwards against Holiday. Outside Edwards. Going inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Moore. Towns, a screen on Green. Back to Towns. From downtown. Rebounded by Green. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And another miss by Houston. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 37.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Pass to Moore. Gobert with a screen on Green. Here's Moore. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Minnesota. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Thibault in at the 2 guard. Now here's Moore. Oh, the lob to Gobert. That shot off the mark.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here's Edwards. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talents.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Shot's good by Walker.
Heads up play by Simon. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. A 3 ball. Edwards can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on top.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant, his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug-and-play on any roster in this league. You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Simons, good, and Grant gets the assist.
Forcing his way through, Simons doesn't hold back against the inside defense.
Edwards passes to Towns. To the inside. It's deflected. Inside, here's Walker, and Walker throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Back to McDaniel. For 3, that one's in, his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hold on! Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
The kick out to Towns. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
There's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Trailblazers leading by 3. 3-pointers, Simons. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Shot to stop the run. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, all right. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Walker. Pass to Grant. Simons, the pass to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Thibault kicks to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
The pass to McDaniels. The three, and he's good on the three ball. McDaniels got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Ayton, the pass to Simons. The kick out to Walker. Back to Simons. The dish to Ayton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution report.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. The rebound by Grant.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. The tray. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the floor for Portland. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Walker. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. Pass to Reed. Corner shot. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ayton. Grant dishes to Ayton. And that's going to be a travel. Timberwolves trail by 3. The kick out to Warren. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Grant for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Quick off the dribble, Jeremy Grant is good at reading defenders and knowing when to pull up.
And here's Conley outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
It's up a 3. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Grant, that's good. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Lukas Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
Conley kicks to Warren. On the wing, Morris. Warren a screen. And Reed has it in the corner. Misses the three. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 6-point lead.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Thibault. Grant with the ball. Conley picks him up. Ayton. The kick out to Walker. Another shot. And he overshot that one, missing for Minnesota. They've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
Nice work by Alexander Walker to cap off the fast break. Those easy scoring opportunities are always appreciated.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Grant.
And once Jeremy gets going, he's automatic, making it look effortless right now.
The pass to Alexander Walker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Alexander Walker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. And a wide open look for Walker, trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Alexander Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 2-point Portland lead. Thibault for three. Drills it from outside. Thibault's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Passes to Alexander Walker. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Reed, and he jams it with authority.
Playing with good instincts, with Keel making those around him better.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers out in front, up 3. From Target Center, back in a moment.
The Trailblazers, 38.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Moore with it, out guarded by Murray. Towns, the screen. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Moore outside. Edwards passes to Moore. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Here's Sharp. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wide open look here for Murray. Trailblazers keep it alive. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Now here's Sharp. He has 5. They shoot again, and it's Murray penetrating. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
And it's Warren with the ball for Minnesota. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Shoots the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Grant. He's got 15. Here's Simons. Kicks it out to Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here he goes. Out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got 8 points.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by Warren.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here is Conley. 8 points for him. Down low. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Morris outside. Over Thibault. And that one released in time, but no good. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Timberwolves. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant is out there with Walker. Then it's Anthony Simon. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's previous plays.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Towns dishes to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now Walker, a kick out to Simon. With the drive, yes, and the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Beautiful move by Anthony Simons, making it a and-one opportunity.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim. Flat out dominating them inside.
And there's the call on DeAndre. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Edwards.
Length and quickness allows Grant to be a Swiss Army knife at the defensive end.
That shot wide open.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that.
Two shots.
That one is no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Grant kicks to Simons. The pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Over to the wing. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Thibault. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
How about the inbound pass there? An easy bucket.
Simons against Edwards. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Simons, the pass to Walker. Simons kicks to Walker. They grab their own miss. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
An incredible defensive player. Gobert is always affecting shots.
Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. And Grant sends it back. Walker finds Simons. Now here's Thibault. Gobert with the block. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Towns the screen. Dishes it to McDaniels. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a three-point game, and Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Alexander Walker crosses the Moore. Here's the screen. He takes it in, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here we go. Come.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Simons kicks to Thibault. A kick out to Simons. Grant the pass to Thibault. Stolen by McDaniels. Out left to the wing. Back to Towns. Kick out to Moore to take the lead. Nails the tray.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And here's Walker outside. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Moore finds Gobert. Back to Moore. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. Got it!
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.